Alright, tool groupies, today I'm going to show you how to take these wire racks and make some plier racks out of them along with other tool storage.
This is a small section of wire shelf that you can pick up at your local hardware store. These come in different lengths and designs. You see how small it is right here? This shelf is a little bit wider, and this shelf's even wider than those two. The designs in the center is also different. This brown shelf is different than this white shelf here. It has an extra bar about 1.5 inches back from the edge, with squares that are about 1 1/4 inch wide. This one is about 1.5 inch wide. That'll determine how you should cut these, what you should put in them, and how you should use them. All you need to do is get you some of these wire shelves and a bolt cutter, cut them up to the length and size you need them in, like this one. I bent it to the side. You can put it flush up against the wall and slide screwdrivers down inside here. They fit nice and tight. The screwdrivers don't wobble around. All you need is some J anchors to mount inside the drywall to hold the shelves up. Now you can leave it like it is, or you can cut all this excess bar off here. You can bend up the bottom half of this wire shelf, cut out some of the middle bars, fold it up. Then you can use it to hang hammers on the bottom, screwdrivers on the top. Or you can cut the bottom of the bars off to a certain length, fold them up with a pair of pliers, making a hook shape out of them, so you could hang things like adjustable wrenches, combination wrenches, or something similar on the bottom half with the screwdrivers on top. I even come help organize a buddy of mine's shop. I used some of this wire shelf and hooked him up with something on his tool cart to hang his tools. Now the length of this wire shelf is too long. This one over here is designed differently. You cut it to the size that you want, stick it over the side of the table, and then bend it up into a V shape. Once you do that, you got a plier rack to put inside your toolbox to easily organize your pliers. The size, length, and design of the shelf will determine how you can bend these up and utilize them. Now I can take certain racks like this one right here, cut the top side off of it. I had to leave one bar cut about halfway down on the left, right, and center. Take some long nose pliers, bend them over into a loop. That way I can run a screw through them and secure them to a wall. Then you would install it vertically and stick your pliers in. Or grab yourself some J anchors, install it into the drywall, and then hang it up and down like it's right here. Go down to the bottom of the rack, decide whether or not you're going to fold it up, cut it off, bend them up into individual hooks to hang your adjustable combination wrenches or your hammer, and then put your pliers on top. You could also put the anchors in the wall and then install it this direction. And instead of a 1 1/4 inch gap, you got almost a 2 inch gap to stick your pliers in. Over the years, I've used wire racks for 1,000 different things. You got pegboard, you can customize them and put things inside your pegboard without having to go buy all those extra hooks. I've taken old racks out of dishwashers and customized them as well, as you can see right here. I come in and do work with this property from time to time, and all the parts were scattered all over the place. When they started ordering parts to service this shop, I said they needed somewhere to put their stuff. So I customized them some different plier racks, utilized the bifold doors that they had laying around, and now they got part storage that's easy and convenient to use. All I did was cut up the racks, then bend the bars in the direction I needed them in and mount them to the side of this wall. Put some bifolds overhead, secured them, and then put these jars inside the bifold doors so I could reach up and just pull down the parts whenever we need them. Over here we got the older style bifold doors. I cut up some of the wire racks, stuck them through the slats, and was able to hang stuff on both sides of the door. And some of these racks come out of a dishwasher, which you can see on this back side. All the slip nuts and seals for P-traps are hanging here. Now they can easily reach over, grab the parts, and go make the repair. So now they can take things like these bifold tracks and hang them here in their different sizes. You could even take these old shoe racks, cut the bars up, mount them to the wall, use them the exact same way, and use them for hammer storage. As a matter of fact, I've took some of these racks, put them inside my work truck so I can hang pliers on the inside of my door. I've even used an old shower caddy for a nut driver holder. Install your anchors on the wall, put the wire shelf this direction. Shut your bars, fold them in, keeps them screwdrivers from flopping around. The point is, you can't find storage racks like this in store. And if you do, they're going to cost you a lot of money just to buy a few racks, when you can buy a wire shelf and do it yourself. You want to see some of the things that I've made, just pop that clutch, subscribe, and follow along on these social media platforms.